Nestled in the heart of Central Europe, Serbia is a country rich in history and culture, inhabited by the Serbian people. This land has left its mark across centuries in many ways. Welcome to Serbia, the homeland of Serbs. Although landlocked, it shares borders with other Balkan and European countries. To the north, it borders Hungary, Croatia, and Romania. To the west lie Bosnia and Herzegovina, and to the south, Montenegro and Bulgaria. Kosovo is also to the south. But Serbia does not recognize it as an independent state. With an area of about 88,500 square kilometers, Serbia has a respectable size for the region. Its capital, Belgrade, is the most well-known and lively city in the country. Today, the total population is around 6.6 million, with nearly 2 million living in Belgrade. Before exploring modern life in Belgrade, it's helpful to briefly recall Serbia's history.
Oh my God!
The Serbs arrived in the present-day region in the 7th century and belonged to the South Slavic peoples. The name Yugoslavia, which they formed until recently, literally meant land of the South Slavs. Between the 7th and 14th centuries, the Serbs established their kingdoms and principalities and adopted Christianity. In the 14th century, the Ottoman Empire came into contact with Serbia, leading to several conflicts, including the Battle of Kosovo in 1389. Prince Lazar of Serbia and Sultan Murad I both died in this battle. In 1521, Belgrade was captured by Suleiman the Magnificent, and Serbian territories became part of the Ottoman Empire until 1878. When Serbia regained independence through the Treaty of Berlin, the 20th century brought further upheavals. The Balkan Wars and World War I reshaped the region. In 1914, Gavrilo Princip assassinated Archduke Franz Ferdinand, triggering World War I. Over 1 million Serbs died during this conflict. After the war, the South Slavs united under the name Yugoslavia. In 2003, the country became Serbia and Montenegro, until Montenegro gained independence in 2006, marking the final end of Yugoslavia. In 2008, Kosovo declared independence, still unrecognized by Serbia, with NATO monitoring the border. The Serbian flag consists of horizontal stripes of red, blue, and white, the Pan-Slavic colors, representing courage, freedom, and peace. The Serbian coat of arms on the flag recalls historical kingdoms and emphasizes the country's continuity and strength through the centuries. In Serbia, the official alphabet is Cyrillic, though Latin is also used. In Belgrade, it's common to see signs in either Latin or Cyrillic script. Simple Serbian words like Zdravo, hello, or the yes, help visitors communicate with locals. The national currency is the Serbian dinar. A 2,000 dinar note is roughly 17 euros, showing the difference in value compared to the euro. Nikola Tesla, the famous inventor, appears on the 100 dinar note and has given his name to Belgrade's main airport, The heart of Belgrade often starts at Nezmilova Street, lively and elegant, lined with historic buildings and international shops. Once frequented by cars and even livestock, it is now pedestrian only and remains a hub for gatherings and shopping. Street musicians, popcorn stalls, and a lively atmosphere enhance the walk, although overhead cables and tram lines can sometimes hinder photos. Belgrade is compact, about 360 square kilometers, making it easy to get around. Red City buses connect the airport to the city center for free or at a very low cost, unlike taxis, which are often expensive. Most private cars are mid-range models, with Fiat and Skoda being popular. The city has no subway. Transport relies on buses, rapid buses, and white taxis. The Sava River divides the city in two. The south is lively and tourist-friendly. The north more industrial and residential, with offices, factories, and sports complexes. Chinese presence is notable in certain areas, with restaurants, hotels, and casinos, reflecting strong political and economic ties with China. Locals drink from public fountains, but bottled water is recommended in homes. Supermarkets offer affordable products despite moderate inflation, 12-17%, with milk around €1 and 50 cents per liter and meat between euro 1.50, 2 per kilo. Local markets provide fresh fruits and vegetables at low prices, while graffiti in some streets remains a minor visual problem. Meat dominates the cuisine, with popular dishes like savapi or local burgers costing around euro 4. 5. Nothing is free in restaurants. Sauces and bread are charged separately. Yogurt is widely consumed, especially at breakfast. The minimum hourly wage is 308 dinars, euro 3.7, with the average net salary in Belgrade around 860 euros, March 2024. Working as a bicycle or motorbike courier is common, with potential earnings around 1,000 euros per month. Taxes remain high for workers and businesses, with income tax and social contributions around 30%, never 48%. Old buildings are solid and resistant to moderate earthquakes. Modern apartments are often renovated, with central heating or air conditioning. Rents vary. Older apartments near the center around 500 euros. New luxury apartments up to 3,000 euros. The city has street food stalls and some homeless people, but overall safety is good. Photographers offering nostalgic souvenirs and variable weather, even in summer, add to the local charm. Cultural life is vibrant. Concerts, folk dances, street performances, and attention to animals such as pigeons. At night, Belgrade comes alive. Dancers, musicians, attractive women, and a dynamic nightlife for socializing. Men-women relationships are shaped by traditions and economic aspirations, while the population declines and marriage and parenting ages are higher than in other regional countries. Serbian nationalism is evident during sporting events, and discussions about Yugoslavia or Kosovo can be sensitive. Belgrade is safe, with low crime rates and discreet police presence. For culture lovers, the Nikola Tesla Museum and Orthodox Cathedral are must-sees. Serbia allows visa-free travel to several countries, but EU membership remains uncertain. English is widely spoken in Belgrade, especially among those under 40. Outside the capital, few cities stand out, and tourism remains moderate. $2.4 million visitors in 2024, mostly from the Balkans, Russia, and Turkey. In conclusion, Serbia and Belgrade offer safety, culture, and authenticity for visitors with realistic expectations. Thanks for watching. See you soon for a new destination.